Hey everybody, good afternoon. So today we're going to be talking about Star Citizen Alpha 3.18 upcoming patches. And Xylo states, "Greetings everyone. We want to provide a quick update on what to expect in the upcoming releases. Our initial goal was to avoid the need to wipe the database for the upcoming point patches. However, due to the current state of Alpha 3.18's database and the numerous hotfixes we've implemented since 3.18 went live, more than 50, we have concluded that a couple of full wipes, AUEC items, and reputation will be necessary to further improve and stabilize the service. For those interested in what's going on under the hood, alongside a myriad of changes that shook up our database, we uncovered an issue with identity service related to player IDs, which was revealed through the error code 40014 that some of you may be encountering. While we've resolved the issue and many others like it, we'll still require a wipe to get all of our cogs and wheels back into the right place for both 318.1 and 318.2. We will perform these wipes alongside a hearty list of improvements and optimizations, which will hopefully make your gaming experience much smoother." So this is basically what they've had to say so far in regards to the next two patches. There are going to be full wipes, and okay, we're going to have full wipes. Guys, listen. I have an issue with the fact that we don't know when the wipes are coming. It can be in a day or two, it can be a week from now, right? But more than that, the biggest issue that I have is we don't know the time between 18.1 and point 2, right? How long of a gap it's going to be between these two wipes. Are they going to be simultaneous? Are they going to be like one after another, like a day or two apart? Are they going to be a week apart, 2 weeks apart? So that's, a question that I really want answered, that I'm hoping CIG comes out and kind of, puts the fear mongering in its place. Like, hey guys, don't worry about it. It's going to be within this week. Both patches are going to go live. But I don't even think they know right now, because if they did know, they probably would have put it on Spectrum. Uh, because a lot of people are upset. I'll read a couple of these comments to you guys. So here we've got a comment on April 6th. It says, "Literally no reason to play it anymore. I'm so sick of this. Grinded the level 5 rep for days and didn't spend a dime, as the devs recommended, and now it's all gone, to be deleted. Maybe come back in a year." Anyway, that's one. There's a lot of comments that are like that, cursing the devs out and things like that. And I definitely don't think that this is the appropriate response, but I do sympathize and understand how upset everybody is. I mean, shit, I'm upset. I saved up my AUEC too, and um, I did a lot of gameplay loops and things like that, and saved up money. And the only thing I did was upgrade the components on my ship. So, but there was a couple things that people might not know about, and there was an exploit with the with Slam and Widow and other drugs where you were able to basically fill up your ship, and sell all your SU, and it would respawn in your ship, and you would be able to continue to loop that. It was an exploit that was found, and they had to basically patch that out of the game, and that's not something that they could do on a partial wipe. So that's something that they've explained that they need to do a full wipe for. And of course, with a lot of hot fixes, whenever you start taking things apart and putting it back together, it creates a lot of other issues in the game. But personally, I can tell you from my experience that I had a really good experience playing Star Citizen 318. Even though it had a lot of bugs, I noticed the hot fixes as they were coming out, and the game was running pretty good. It was pretty playable on most servers and things of that nature. But let me know what you guys think. Are you upset? Are you pissed off? Do you think that there was no need for a full wipe? Um, do you think that the devs should implement something to make it up to the player base? Should they start everyone out with 2 million AUEC after completely robbing? Well, I don't want to say robbing, but taking away the AUEC that was earned in game. You could have been saving up for an MSR Star Runner, which goes for 5 mil, or maybe you could have been saving up 12 mil for a Hammerhead if you want to play with your friends And maybe you came from nothing. Maybe you came from flying an Aurora or a Mustang. You know, not everybody's fortunate enough to be able to spend real US dollars to buy these really overpriced ships. And that's another thing that I feel should be addressed with CIG. You know, we understand about backing the game and supporting the game's development, but these ships, these costs for these ships are just too damn expensive. But speaking of ships, there is something that CIG plans on implementing in a future update, and that is that they're going to record and remember what ships you do own in game that you've purchased with in-game AUEC, and so that in future scenarios, you will be able to maintain ownership of the ships that you've purchased in game. Hopefully, we get that sooner rather than later, because that would create a lot less hostility whenever a wipe does occur. Because I think part of the problem is not just the reputation and the AUEC, but the fact that how many times do you want to grind to purchase the same ships in game, to purchase the same components, to have to fly around from one place to another to buy the components and things of that nature. I do see it as problematic, you know. So hopefully, you know, they are aware of things, they are working on things. There's only so much that they can do at the same time, and you know, trust me, I'm upset as well. I'm definitely hoping that these two patches come out sooner rather than later, because I do feel that way, where I don't want to really hop on the game and play because there's really no point, you know, except for maybe testing the boundaries of certain issues with the game, and uh, what glitches we can find, what bugs we can find, and then report them to CIG so that they can basically better have the information to be able to fix it. But aside from that, there's really nothing else going on. We just have to wait and see what the developers are going to do in regards to this patch, right? Aside from that, there are a couple other things that the developers are going to be implementing in game, such as with the ASOP terminals. You're going to actually have to have your ship delivered into the game, and then from there you'll be able to actually call your ship. So I believe it's only 20 seconds, and that's going to just about do it, guys. You know, I've got no further updates for you. I hope that you have enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.